Hi there. Made another stove I'd like to share with you. This one I'm going to call the Montana Horseshoe Rocket Stove. It sits about 27 inches tall, about 14.5 inches diameter, and has that inner burn basket there that's about 9 inches deep, 6 inches inside diameter. It's meant to cook over wok, skillet, Dutch oven, pot, pan, whatever you have there, and that smaller ring is for much smaller pots and pans, just in case. What you do is top load it with fuel, sticks, and it has a couple features that I built into it. One is it's tri-wall. That is to say, the inside pipe there is insulated in on itself. That white you see is high temperature refractory insulation, and so once you get that fire going, that heat has nowhere to go but back in on itself, and of course up underneath your pot or whatever you're cooking on. And secondly, that outermost ring barely gets hot at all. I mean, you could just put your hands right on it, which is great. So the heat really burns everything to a fine ash, and it's fairly efficient, and it just does a really nice job. Secondly, with that burn basket inside there, you can cook over raging hot flames if you put a bunch of wood in there, or you can let it burn down the coals, and it holds it up, the coals up a little higher, so you get a good amount of good steady coal heat, so you can cook lower temperature things like eggs and things like that. And then the other feature is underneath there is a little coal collection box that you see there. Worth mentioning that the original idea was just to put this over a campfire and have basically a controlled campfire so you can cook on it. But I added that box to guard against the wind so you're not blowing soot and ash all over the place. Obviously it's nice to not leave any of that stuff behind, leave a little scorch area on the ground or anything like that. So it works for that as well. But beyond that, please rate, subscribe, and comment. I do appreciate your comments and suggestions. And thank you very much for watching, and until next time.